it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So I have the December collection for Madam Glam. This launches today, December 4th. This is the Merry and Bright collection. It's a very unique winter Christmassy collection. Not super traditional, but some really fun colors in this one. So I am going to, as always, swatch these. I'm only going to do one coat where necessary. If I don't feel like it needs 2 coats, I'll do 2 coats if I feel like it needs it. The glitters will probably need 2 coats. And yeah, I'll show you all that. Of course, we'll do the comparisons. Let me just show you the colors real quick. I keep forgetting to do this in my videos. So the first one we have here is called Ruby Winter. It is a beautiful kind of like muted ruby dusty kind of color. Very pretty. Of course, a gorgeous plum. I love me a good deep purple, called Midnight Glam. Then we have like a kind of like a dusty mauvey pinky color here called Iced Rose. The names are very good for these. I really think that they go well. Next one kind of matches my sweater here, like a beigey color called Snowy Beige. Very gorgeous for backgrounds. To do like candy canes or little packages or anything on that's a really good background color. And then we have 4 glitters, a very flaky kind of formula. I have used these on a couple people. The first one here, the lightest in the bunch, it's kind of like a, how do I describe it? Like an icy holographic, slightly gold, but not super gold. It's called Frosty Fantasy. Then we have like an actual like gold one, and it's got little holographic bits in it as well. This one's called Santa's Treasure. That's cute. And then, oh my goodness, like the most perfect green for Christmas. It even has some like little red flecks in it and a little bit of gold. This one is really pretty. It's called Glam Mistletoe. And then we have what I think is like more of a New Year's-y kind of color. This one is kind of like a black in a way. I don't know if it's a black base or a clear base. It's not a tinted base. I think it's a clear base, but it's got like silver holographic bits in it, and it's just really deep and pretty. This one's called Midnight Magic. We got 2 midnights here, Midnight Magic and Midnight Glam. So, as always, swatch, compare, do all the things. So without further ado, let's get swatching. we have all the colors here. The glitters are really fun. They can be a little tricky to work with, especially like the Frosty Fantasy one. They can kind of stick up a bit. I think this one is the same way. These two seem to be very similar in formula. We have like this one's not as gold looking, by the way, out of the bottle as it does look on the cap. And then these two are kind of a little less like chunky and flaky and just like more glittery. So these two are a bit more concentrated. You can really build these up with 2 coats. These ones are interesting. I just threw one. I have to grab that. But like with 1 coat, you can use it as a topper and it'll go over like lots of colors. 2 coats, you can build it up a little bit, but it's not 100% opaque. It's still going to be slightly transparent. So I highly suggest putting some kind of color under it. A black under this one would be really pretty. You could even do a red. That would be fun. And then the creams, absolutely gorgeous. On my clients, I would always do 2 thin coats. Most of these I just did 1. I definitely had to do 2 coats on the Midnight Glam. It's a deep plummy purple color. It's absolutely stunning. Love it. I think the showstopper though for this collection is Glam Mistletoe. This is so Christmassy. Isn't it so pretty? I love all the colors that are in it. It's definitely a green, but it pulls some golds and reds, and it's just got like everything you need Christmassy. This would be pretty to do like a little Christmas tree with because it's got like all the colors in it already. Okay, so I'm gonna grab all of my other swatches and we'll do the comparisons. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the glitters first because they're kind of poking out here on top at me. Is that another one? I think this is my toppers. Yeah, so I don't know if I would put them in with these toppers because they're a little bit more concentrated than that, but let's just see what we've got here. We'll start with Glam Mistletoe. It's my favorite. And, oh my, I'm gonna need another wheel to be putting things on. So we have Roar, which is a pretty speckly, glittery green. It looks black next to it. It's definitely more green in real life than it's coming up on camera. It looks a little bit darker. It's really not that dark. Is that my only green right there? See if we got any on this side. Yeah, I got a couple over here. Safe Freeze, which is kind of, God, it's gorgeous. It's kind of a tealy color. And then, is it Xmas yet? I think it's probably closest to I'm Vegan, but the glitters are so different. There's nothing like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. There's definitely nothing like this. And if you're looking for a really unique Christmas green, I would definitely pick this up immediately. You do not want to wait on that. It is probably going to sell out. Do I have any greens over here? Those are not Madame Glams. Those are random gels. Ooh, there is High Vibration. That one kind of looks like Magic Night. Wait, yeah, Midnight Magic. So nothing like the green. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to grab Midnight Magic and compare it here to High Vibration. Was this one of the Korean gels? I cannot remember, but it's super pretty. I kind of like this one better, to be honest. It's just more sparkly. This is different. It's unique. And this is kind of like the same sheerness, but you can see the little bits of holographic in it, and it's kind of like a blackish color. Nothing else like this. No. Let's see over here. Anything else? No. So High Vibration's probably the closest to this, but again, very unique. Nothing identical to it at all. Let's see. Frosty Fantasy. Like a icy, silvery, cloudy, not super clear. This was 2 coats. And see if we got anything like it. Here we have Top It, Swag It. Now, you guys, some of these are very, very old. They don't have these anymore. Silver Magic, Paradise, all very old. Here we got Moon Dust. Pretty sure that was a Korean gel, but very similar to Stardust, which was a regular. And this one fits kind of somewhere right here. It's not as gold as these two. It's definitely more silver. Let's see if we got anything else on here. Nope, none of those. Check this one. So we have, what is this one? Glam Parade. That was really pretty. It's like a silver with just a little bit of a holographic fleck in it, but it's definitely like a full coverage silver. Then we have Rockin' It. I think that's a reflective. And then we have Bee's Knees. Very pretty. Anything else? No. That's Am I Clear? It's definitely not like that. So that's Frosty Fantasy. Excuse me. Let's see Santa's Treasure next to Bee's Knees. Very similar. This is definitely more gold. You get more of that like gold punch to it. It's got a very similar formula and holographicness to it. And anything else? I think that's pretty much it. What was the other one I had sitting out here? That's Bee's Knees and Golden Time. Where is that swatch? Where are any of my swatches anymore? Maybe it's over here. Oh, I have hiding under here. Look, more glitters. This is probably where the new ones will go. Okay, let's use these and compare. This is the, oh yeah, Shamrock Glow. That one was really pretty compared to this one. Definitely not even close to the same. Here we have Inner Light 24K compared to Santa's Treasure. 24K, such a beautiful like full coverage foily gold. They're definitely not the same. This is, I don't know what it is because it's not labeled. Isn't that lovely? Maybe that was one of the Korean gels. Who knows what I'm doing? Definitely believe these two were part of those Korean gels. So I don't know the names of them, if anybody knows. I don't even have them anymore. I do have the swatches though. And then we have Shine and Thrive. Compare that next to this one. Not the same. And we did, oh, here's Enchanted Green. Very pretty. Next to Glam Mistletoe. Not the same. And here we have Golden Time. There we go. It is definitely more of a silver. Definitely not near as gold. It's got a little bit of a goldness to it, but not super gold. This one here, we've got Nutmeg Spice, and this was Best Year Ever. I need to label that, but I've got it sitting right here. Best Year Ever. And it's very, very Christmassy. I love it. Show you compared to all of these. Here's the black one, Midnight Magic. Next to Best Year Ever. Very similar in a way, but this one's definitely got more colors in it. Here is Frosty Fantasy. This one's got more of like a flake to it. And Santa's Treasure. Okay, I believe that should do that. And I'm gonna put those new glitters right here with these ones. And then we'll do the creams. Okay, I'm trying to decide where to start here. I think maybe with Ruby Winter. It's gonna be another unique one. What did we have last time? It was like apple something. Apple pie. I really, really like this one. I didn't want to call it a red at first. Then I'm like, it's kind of like a red. So Ruby Winter, Seems very similar to it, so I'm excited to compare it to that. And then we'll grab like the purpley ones, and I don't know, we'll grab them all here. We'll make sure we get a good comparison situation with this Ruby Winter. I really like this color a lot too. It's super pretty. So those are our bright reds. Definitely not like those. Let's get into the deeper ones. Sunset in Florida has been my go-to Christmas red. So if you're looking for like a blue toned, true, like Christmassy red, Sunset in Florida is my absolute go-to. It used to be the color called Too Busy to Care, which is probably on here somewhere. They stopped making that one. I probably went through 6 bottles of that before they stopped making it. It was my go-to Christmas red. Sunset in Florida has been my replacement for that. Before that, Miss Dorothy was kind of close, but Sunset in Florida is just so much prettier. It's deeper. It's a more true blue kind of red. It doesn't have any of that pinkiness to it. So yeah, rant over about my reds. There's Too Busy to Care. Oh, it's so beautiful. I just threw my bottle away. Like, it was empty. It's been empty forever, but I had it on my shelf. I couldn't bring myself to throw it away, but I threw it away. The strip is also a very gorgeous red. I like that one a lot as well. Slightly lighter. LA Style is like a burgundy. Shimmer Sexy Berry. Oh God, I love that one too. Golden red, very pretty. Let's see. Christmas Essence is like a nice deep kind of cranberry. Also really great for Christmas nails. Not super like Santa red or anything, but would make a beautiful Christmas manicure. Here is Queen of Hearts, Casino, High Roller, super deep, almost like a cocoa kind of color. Smart Oxblood, I don't think they make these anymore either. Ring the Alarm and Eco Chic Red, Chest to Chest, all beautiful glitters and shimmers. I'm not sure if they make any of those anymore or not. Here's Apple Pie, the one I was looking for. It's definitely lighter. Would you guys call this a red? It says ruby, so it's kind of like a red. Get my lighting good here. Close to Apple Pie. I feel like it's a little slightly leaning on the pinker side than Apple Pie. Apple Pie looks more like an appley red. They're both like a muted kind of dusty color, but this one has a bit more of that like mauve-y pinky tone to it. It's very pretty though. And yep, I think I'm gonna stick it right here though. I don't know. I'm gonna check my mauves. I'm gonna check my mauves. Now I'm questioning myself. Here's some purples. Here are, I think these are the ones that I want to check here. Yeah. So we've got, I don't know, Witching Hour. That one, very similar, much lighter though, but I mean, very similar in tone. Probably a shade or two off from each other. This one's definitely deeper. So it's kind of close to that. That's probably about the closest one. Here is Executive Flame, much more pink. Yeah. Let's look at these deeper, almost plummy kind of colors here at the end, like Raspberry Explosion. Not quite raspberry, is it? Feel like, yeah, these, no. So, similar to Witching Hour, but I feel like it fits in more with these, don't you? Like, it's not quite red, but it's not really pink either. It's pretty nice. Witching Hour and this one, very similar, so I won't say it's like super unique, but it is deeper than Witching Hour, so it's a very nice shade. All right, since I've got my plummies out here, let me just go ahead and grab Midnight Glam and see what we got. Okay, get down here a little further. Follow me. What is that one? Divine Glam. Nope. All right, here we go. Now we're closer. Plum Addict. I was saying that this was like a deep like plum, like you do like sugar plum fairy nails. There's Plum Addict, and here is a Midnight Glam next to it. This one's a little bit brighter. They're not quite the same. Here is Super Busy. I think that came from like the Office collection. It was a very nice collection. It's a little bit lighter, not quite the same still, but it fits in well with these. Here's Wine O'Clock. That one is definitely lighter, a little bit more dusty. Royal Card, definitely not the same. Uptown Girl, kind of like a raspberry, right? And Mary Berry. Where was that collection from? Was that last year? Definitely lighter. Midnight Glam is much deeper plummy. This one's like a plum with like a bit of a raspberry to it. And then we have Fantasy. Now we're getting to like a little bit more lighter. Velvet Queen, Very Berry, lighter, more raspberry kind of colors. Haunt Me, not the same. Raspberry Explosion, So Delicious. Oh God, that's a good one. Those would be very pretty together. And then we've got more of our like violet-y, punchy kind of purples here, like Purple Era. So none of those. Give you a good look at the names there. Definitely fits in well with the plums here, but not 100% a dupe on any of them. I would say it's probably the deepest plum. I would probably put it right here between Uptown Girl and Mary Berry. It's, well, or Super Busy and Plum Addict. Yeah, maybe in there. Like, it's definitely a nice deep plum, like Plum Addict, but it's just a little bit more vibrant. Okay, so that is Midnight Glam. Okie dokie, Snowy Beige. So pretty. Let's check these ones here. And then I have another swatch ring to look through. This is such a pretty beige. It doesn't have too much of a pink tone to it that some beiges can have. It's more neutrally. It's really, really nice, and I love it as a background color. Okay, so we have Little Toto. That one has a slight shimmer to it. Next to that, we have Seek and See. Seek and See has been a great one as well. I love it. It goes great with so many colors. It's a little bit more gray toned than Snowy Beige. And then we have Eggnog Latte. Here is Ballerina. That has been a go-to for a long time. I'm not sure if they make that color anymore. It's lighter than Snowy Beige, but similar. Then we have Cozy Blanket. That one's fairly new. That one is definitely more of a super, super, super soft, like almost pink, like a whitish, pinky, very light color. And these ones are definitely much more peach. Here on the end, we have Bring My Latte. Definitely more peach compared. And then down here, we have this little wheel of goodies. Start on this end. Here is Cottontail. Always have a hard time saying that one. That's a really nice one. It's almost more of a yellowy toned off-white situation. Here we have Cream Donut. That's fairly similar to Snowy Beige, but much lighter. This one is The Truth. Then we have Smelly Cat from the Good Old Friends collection. Old Town. These are those really nice like off-whites. I like Old Town compared to the rest of them because it's not quite as yellow. Like Millennium looks a little bit yellow toned. Cake Batter definitely got that yellow tone to it. Nova almost has a greenish tone. And then we have coconut. Again, it almost has like a greenish tone. I used this just yesterday on a set of Grinch nails, and she picked, oh, was it this color? No. Was it this color? It was a green. I'm not sure which one. Oh, it was this one. I'm vegan. And we did some Grinch nails with it, and I needed a background color that went well with that green, but would like have greens on top of it that would pop, and we chose coconut and it worked perfectly. So here we have another color that I don't know the name of it because there's no sticker on here. What was I doing? Grazie mille. So none of these are quite right for snowy beige. We'll go down a little bit. These ones are a little bit more orangey peachy toned, creamy caramel, food coma, and here we have Dreamer. I'm fine. Again, from the Friends collection. None of those. Let's grab the other end here. Definitely none of these dark browns. Go ahead and get those moved over. Here we have Stone of Hope. Definitely more gray toned. Check Yourself. How You doing? Here's Pivot, which is also a great color. Definitely not the same though. Always Late, Nope, 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 and Naked Guy, again from the Friends collection. So that wheel, not so much. Definitely closer on this one here. Where are we at? Where are we gonna stick this? Probably right around here. I'm gonna put it between Seek and See and Eggnog Latte. I really like this color a lot. I would get this one and the mistletoe one for sure. I just can think of so many things I can do with these colors. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stick that baby right there. And last but not least, Iced Rose. I think I'm gonna have the hardest time with this one. Let's do the pinks first and see. It's very mauvey, pinky, icy, dusty, rosy, gorgeous color. Okay. I do a lot of pink Christmas nails, FYI. So if you guys want to see any of the beautiful little designs that I do using all these awesome colors that Madam Glam sends me, go follow me on Instagram at Ginger Sparks. I post all of my finished artwork there, and sometimes a few little swatches, sometimes a few little tutorials. I've been really trying to grow my Instagram. I really enjoy the app a lot. I like the way I can use the reels and the editor on it for the reels. So I've been super enjoying it, and go give me a follow. I would appreciate it. Let's see. Any of these? No. That is Venice Beach. These are too pink. Gossip. Love Energy. Oh, those are way too pink. We need mauve. I have another mauve wheel. I need to find it because I don't see it sitting in front of me. Is it this one? It's definitely not this one. No. There's another one somewhere hiding. I will find it. But in the meantime, double check those. Definitely not. And let's look at these purpley, pinky tones. See if anything stands out before we move on. Popsicle, no. Nope. Okay, hey, it was hiding in my drawer. I found it. This is the one I was looking for. I feel like it's definitely gonna fit in here really well. So we have Scream. We have My Heart Goes Boom. We have a empty clear swatch stick, very strange. It Girl, Vintage Pink. I mean, it fits well with those, but they're not the same. Optimistic. Is our beige one close to these? We might check that here in a second. Hibiscus, all the way up. I like it next to Office Chic, but it's not the same. Here is Pillow Talk. Definitely fits well in these groups. And yeah, so I don't see a dupe for it like 100%, but like right in here, like Pillow Talk and You're So Vain, it fits well with those kind of colors. Okay, and I just wanted to check Optimistic here and Snowy Beige. Not as close as I thought. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little closer. It's not. It definitely fits better over here. Okay, so that's everything, you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below in the comment section. If you want to see a specific color, maybe I didn't show it up close and you wanted to see it together, the best way to get a hold of me for that is Instagram. I don't, as far as I know, can't send pictures like on comments here on YouTube. So, but I can send you like a private message with a picture of like the two swatches together. And then that way you can see them like really close together compared. And hopefully I've done that quite a few times for you guys. So hopefully that is helpful. And as long as I have the color, I'm happy to do that for you. I don't always have every color. I got a lot, but I don't have them all. Yeah, so get a hold of me over there again on Instagram. Give me a follow. It's a great little place to see all the things. If you want to know what is on my nails that are an absolute mess, my cuticles are wrecked. Don't judge me. I need to get these done soon. They are so dry. It is so cold and icky right now, but I did a set of Gel X on this hand, which is why you can see the natural nail underneath. And I did a neutral color. This was a Gel X Apres color. And then I did a unicorn chrome on top of it. Very pretty. This was a demo. It is already posted for the Madam Glam Builders in a Bottle. So that is up if you want to see that. But that is the color that is on that hand. So yeah, it's been grown out for a while here. It's been a couple weeks. Time for new nails. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that these are helpful for everyone. That is why I continue to do them. They are so long. They are so time consuming, but if I help at least just one person, then it makes it all worth it. So I appreciate you guys watching so very much. Thank you to Madam Glam for sending me this beautiful color so I can do this for everybody. I love it. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. And if I don't see you before, have a very Merry Christmas. Bye.